Hello. So this was a video I wasn't expecting to make. Last night, as I'm recording this, we've gotten the reveal for the first wave of the premium pack 2026 cards. And by first wave, I mean like all but 3 of their cards. And there was a lot of surprising stuff to come in that, such as only getting 1 masked hero, well, thankfully is good. Getting Poisonous Viper, which is kinda mid, but I'm happy to see the card. And Junk Warrior actually getting some good cards. But the big thing that shocked me, and the main reason why I wanted to do this, is that we randomly got a Predaplant card, which I wasn't expecting because I didn't even know there was a unreleased manga Predaplant card because it came from a weird spin-off side manga. And I thought pretty much all the cards from that were just action cards, so I didn't even notice there was an unreleased one. But we are getting it, as well as 2 new fusion spells. To just give my quick thoughts on them, Penetration Fusion's like fine, but I don't see why you would play it over Prime Fusion, and Surprise Fusion sucks. This is probably not going to be something I do often, but I wanted to give my quick thoughts on that new Predaplant card we got, and talk about where I think this is going to lead into with future sets. That new Predaplant card being Thorn Fangs of the Violet Dragon. Violet Poison, fuck. This is a normal spell that's always treated as a Predaplant card, or a Predap card specifically, and it lets you target Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. It loses the ability to attack for the rest of the turn, but you then get to destroy all monsters your opponent controls with less attack than it. Then you have the option to discard your entire hand, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the combined original attack of the destroyed monsters. So this is probably one of the cards that a lot of people are like glancing over when it comes to the new support we've gotten. And as someone who has put a lot of time into this deck and knows the combos, I have to say that this card is fine. It's not unusable, but I don't know why you would use it. So this card's like not impossible to get to. Being a Predap card means it's searchable by Amulet Melodis, who you're always going to be going through in your combos, and it's very likely that during your combos when you get to it, you'll be able to make Starving Venom, because you can use Amulet Melodis to tribute a guy to summon Sundew and fuse with one of your darts to make it. And pretty much every combo you're doing is going to be able to set that up. If you open with both the pendulums, you can fuse them together, then add back Triantis, tribute Amulet Melodis to summon Sundew, scale Triantis, then fuse that way. And if you open Scorpio, then you can summon out Darlingtonia Cobra and search Instant Fusion or fuck, what's the bad one that you have to play in Master Duel because they banned Instant Fusion? Ultra Poly. And that'll give you the ability to just tribute one of those 2 to make Sundew. And in terms of being a nuke, it's actually very good because Starving Venom on summon targets an opponent's special summoned monster and gains attack equal to its attack. So you just target the biggest guy and you get to wipe their field. And if they have more than 8,000 total attack points, then you do just get to kill them with this. But there are some issues with it that make it a bit iffy. The main thing being is that this feels like a very win more field nuke. Like, in order for this to resolve, you need to go through your entire combo, not get interrupted, then you need to put Starving Venom on the field along with getting this card, and in order for it to kill them, they need to have enough attack points that you can burn them out, but also not be strong enough that they could have something that would interrupt you. So it feels like it needs a very specific situation that's rarely gonna come up. And even in terms of being like a spell to search, it's like, are you gonna be searching this? Okay, so if you went through Amulet Melodis, you're probably not searching Practice. And going second, maybe, but also going second, you could search for Prime Fusion, and then try to like fusion someone on the battle phase in OTK. I don't know, I can see this card being played. I don't know, maybe I'll see play in Genesis, but it's definitely underwhelming. I really wish it had like a graveyard effect, or like, I think the big thing it needed is like 2 effects, and it's like, you can apply one of the following effects, but you can only use those effects once per turn. Also, wait, I just realized. Okay, hold on, I just read this card again, I didn't notice this. This is not a once per turn. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I think the use case of this card's pretty simple, but I don't think it was exactly what Predaplants needed. Does kind of segue into the big thing that makes me excited about seeing this, which is the prospect of new Predaplant support. So what do I think is going to happen? Well, I see two main things that could happen. We're either going to be getting a wave of support in Blazing Domain is the RDA sets, or what I'm hoping, we could be getting a cover set with Predaplants, similar to how we got DDD last year, and we then got, what was it, Doom of Dimensions was the DDD set. Really hoping for that because that means, obviously that means we're gonna get more Predaplant cards, and I feel Predaplants are in this weird situation where they need the supports more. Like, I feel like it's gonna be, those 5 cards would have to be really pushed if we were only getting 5 of them. So I'd be really hopeful that we would instead get a bigger wave of support. Plus, Predaplant, and specifically Starving Venom, is the only one of the Dimension Dragons that has not been on a cover of a set since the, since post-Vrains, because, like, we had, I think we've had a couple Odd Eyes ones. I know we had the Odd Eyes Ritual was one of the ones we got. Then we had Phantom Rage with Dark Rebellion, and then Synchro Storm with Clearwing. So I really hope that it's that we get a core set for Predaplants, even if it means it's gonna take longer for me to be able to get them, because it'll take longer to be imported. But the other thing that makes me really interested and has me very excited is the Limit Over Arrival set, I believe is what the set's called. It's the set that's coming out in March. And if you don't know, this is a set that's giving us alt arts for some, like full arts for some cards. But based on the set numbers, it also appears we're getting about 20 cards which are stated to be coming from the anime. And that makes me very hopeful that we will see at least one of the anime Predaplant cards. If I had to hazard a guess, like just going off of a feels thing for me, I think it's gonna be Cephalotus Snail. This is not based on anything, it's just the one that I feel like they would. I don't think we're gonna get more than one of them though. I would really hope we would get multiple, but I think we're only gonna get one. Yeah, that's pretty much just what my guess is. And that's kind of just where this little, that's just a ramble. I just wanted to ramble about this card because this is my favorite archetype, and I almost did a video like this for Magnet Warriors. Very cool that we did get those cards. I was very happy to see how they turned out. They're very good. Also cool to see that we got a new Magna Warrior, but I lost steam for that one, and I kind of just was like, I don't really feel like doing that. But I really wanted to do this one for the new Predaplant stuff. I might do another one when we get the new Predaplant stuff. I'm definitely gonna do like a big video, probably sometime, depending on what that Predaplant like set is, if it's a core set or if it's because if it's a core set, then we're gonna get a additional card in the set after that one. And in that case, I would probably do the video I want to do like late next year, which is a video going over the use of every Predaplant card. I have a video of that for Digital Bug's finished scripting. I'll post that sometime, not this year. I'll get that recorded and posted probably January next year. But I really want to do one for Predaplants because this is my favorite deck, and I really want to do, just to take the moment to talk about this card, because I completely missed this one when I made that Predaplant video, and it's definitely not the best card they got, but it's got some uses, and I think some people didn't even know that. So yeah, that's the little ramble. Hope you enjoyed listening. Hope you enjoyed the little Kirby air ride footage in the background, and I will see you some other time. Bye.